Ama Serwaa is now 4 years old. Most healthy babies would crawl by 9 months old and start walking by 2 years old and would have said their first words of mommy or daddy. But this is not the case for Ama Serwaa. The little girl cannot sit nor stand, not to talk of the dream of even crawling and subsequently walk. She also cannot talk. Ama Serwaa can only do one of two things at a time: lie down awake or asleep. The center of Ama Serwaa's limited world is her mother, Odilia Prempeh Agyeman. These days, most toddlers would have been enrolled in school by age 2, and by 4 years old, most children would be in nursery 2 and would be able to easily read, recite the alphabets, or even have some numeracy skills. Some can even wear their own clothes or brush their teeth. But being enrolled into school will remain a dream for Ama Serwaa, at least for now. When most children at age 4 are being fed fufu, banku and other staples, Ama Serwaa's stomach can only manage cereals. And there are days that she is not able to eat nor drink anything for a day or two. Four years ago, Ama Serwaa's mother, Odilia Prempeh Agyeman, was abandoned by her baby's father after he found out that Ama is disabled. She told the news team Ama's father, who we would call Kofi for the purposes of this report, took the child to a fetish priest in Kwetia in the eastern region, where he believed Ama could be cured of whatever ailment was afflicting her. But this was not to be. Ama Serwaa's grandmother from her father's side took them to a fetish priest whose best cure was to give the little girl some medication that would have ended her life in 2 weeks.
Second time say, if I call no, you'll be obey no, that I know when you're 1 year, 6 months. Second week paper, men will do no. I'm a nan 1 week paper, colony be free, and I Mrs. Agyeman dear. Mean because Yamada didn't mammy. And so no young so I'm not quite away to me, ma. And so only Pemuna media, Metchin and me who should dear dance to say the radio.
Ama Serwaa's father abandoned his child and baby mama when Odilia refused to apply the said medication. It is not easy taking care of a child with the kind of disability Ama Serwaa was born with. Due to the intensive care required, Ama Serwaa's mother, Odilia, has not been able to work for the past 4 years.
I was in your hospital, and yes, it's can only be all new, but all nye, a brown or yeddy, or bommy, say, or see a clan, or said, or better time to say, ya. It's on knock of our bar, or any tea or cacao worry no. Into honest, I brought them in name mono, Tisiano. In here, hospital near finding quad and seeming to me who at the potia. A yak or mamma, ye have about more come with dear. And a day I am a swim before I didn't start in some medium in the Acuina by me Pesenka, me fan call hospital, and I'm share at the potia, having a sister, someone. And now, no problem because me near you may be 4 years in here. More than
the family of Ama Serwaa's mother have also abandoned her because of the child's disability. Ama Serwaa's mother cannot confidently tell what is wrong with her daughter because all attempts to convince the child's father to support a medical diagnosis has proved futile. But she recalls what doctors told her at delivery. Due to lack of monetary support, Odilia has resorted to the use of herbal medicine in hopes of a cure for her little baby. As a result of this disconcerting revelation, GH1 News took both mother and child to the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital to find out what Ama Serwaa is suffering from.
She has what we call the quadriplegic type, which means it affects all her 4 limbs. So that's the more severe type. So she has more needs, and it will run throughout her life. So she needs help throughout. The first thing she needs now, obviously, she's very spastic, so we need to reduce that stiffness. And so she will need maybe a combination of some drugs and physiotherapy.
Ama gave some unusual smiles, maybe because it was her first time back at a hospital since her birth. At the hospital, the news team was told Ama has cerebral palsy, a group of disorders that affects balance, movement and tone.
We can help quite greatly because the damage has occurred already. When you have a condition like this, the damage has occurred in the brain already. She has what we call the quadriplegic type, which means it affects.
And then from there we have some
severe type. So she has more needs and it will run throughout her life. So she needs help throughout.
The head of Department of Child Health at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Professor Ibn Badu, said Ama as she lives. Both Ama Serwaa and her mother suffer stigmatization. Felicia recounts she was once evicted by their landlord due to Ama's condition. A UN Division of Social Policy and Development Disability states, parties
those in the mining sector will
have the right to express their views freely on all matters.
Metering system of some
being given due weight in accordance with their age and maturity on an equal basis with other children.
To arrest one Kofi.
Ability and age-appropriate assistance.
Surveillance on him and then.
This is difficult in the case of Ama Serwaa because even
Federation of Spirit Producers that
Felicia is